We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Pierce Johnson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now it's Alec Bohm. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup. Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now it is JT Realmuto. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
The Phils trailing by 2 near the bottom of the seventh. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-0. There's a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
The count 2-1. Swings through that one. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And delivers outside. On the ground, right side. Olsen steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And here is Sosa to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Pierce Johnson gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on now, Dylan Lee.
Number 52.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That one catches the zone. That's strike one. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Tanner Banks.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Orlando Arcia digs in now.
Shortstop Orlando Arcia.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Banks goes 6'1". He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Oh, 2 now. Oh. That one deep left field, and forget it. He'll touch them all, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Back to the top of the order. Ronald Acuna Jr. will hit next. First pitch, not close. Nobody on, nobody out, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fastball is outside.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
On the ground to the left. Boom. Throws on to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, center fielder Michael Harris II.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. 0 for 3 in this one. Fly ball center field. Marsh on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter Marcell Ozuna.
2 down, base is empty. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball. And that just misses.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
2 down, nobody on. Ground ball, left side. slings to first. Ozuna is out. Out number 3. One more for Atlanta on the homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. On the bottom of the 8th. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W. Well, these Phillies finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Ground ball up the middle. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
So here's the Phillies DH. Bryson Stott, 1 for 3. That's inside. And that is ball 1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Turner aboard here at first with nobody out.
Oh, that's low.
And there's the automatic. And that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk. And
now batting,
things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Harper up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Tying run at the plate.
That's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
The tying run at the plate, and fouled off. Comes a 2-2. And the slider just misses. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive, that's a base hit. Flying around third is Turner. 1 runs in. And they throw on the brakes at third with no intention of testing the strong arm in right.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Substitution being made at first. Coming in as a pinch runner, Johan Rojas. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. That one way inside.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Runners on the corners, no outs. And that one fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swings through that one for strike two.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
The other way. Jumps, but it's off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Protecting with strikes on him and putting the ball in play speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Dylan Lee won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Joe Jimenez will take over here.
Joe Jimenez.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Cal Stevenson.
Cal Stevenson.
First and second, no outs. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
This game has a different feel to it all of a sudden, doesn't it? This one might not finish the way we expected.
Right through there for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Swinging a foul out of play. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Boom. In the box now, take strike one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one, and it's 1 and 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two on, 1 out. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Arcia. That's 1. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. It's the Braves 4 and the Phillies 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Orion Kerkering.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 50, Orion Kerkering.
Weston Wilson getting loose there. He's now in the game at first.
Base, number 37.
Here's Matt Olson now. And the way he's going in
Leading
this
off
one, we've
for the
been waiting for his
Braves,
spot to come around
Matt
again.
Olson.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Olson looking to hit career homer number 300 in this game. And that's a strike.
You know, bro, 300 homers would be an amazing achievement for him. Fewer than 200 players have ever done it. Hit 300, you tie Chuck Klein. Hit 301, you tie Rogers Hornsby. I can't wait to see if he pulls it off.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's Austin
Now
Riley.
batting, third baseman Austin Riley.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Waste no time there. Just a very
Batting,
nice
left
approach and
fielder,
swing right there to
Jackson
use the big part of the
Profar.
field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Profar gets a piece there. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And now the count is even. That clips the corner.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some
Up
high
next,
fives. You know,
for
when you make
second
great
baseman,
contact, you
Ozzie
feel like you've
Albies.
done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That one is upstairs.
Hey. 1-1.
And there's the ball. Way
3 balls, 1
inside.
strike.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner
Up
in the
next,
scoring
for
position,
Atlanta,
and a chance for this
catcher,
offense to
Sean
add
Murphy.
on to their lead.
Now the catcher up to hit, Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where...
And there's a fly ball, deep right field. And it one-hops the wall. 1 run is in. Ozzie flying around third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Braves 5 and the Phillies 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Real Muto in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
That's off the mark. Now 2-0.
2-0.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there. Leaping, and it's gone. That one felt good. It's 5-4.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. Really clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Sosa, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Tap foul at the plate. That misses the zone. 2-1. And that's outside. Brandon Marsh in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 1-run game, bottom 9. And the tying run is on base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Stands in for the Phillies.
Well, pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
That one misses. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Popped up. Arcia brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner with a chance now. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that is out of play. And now it's even up. Base hit right field. And now the winning run is on base.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. He's under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Weston Wilson.
So they're down to their final out. And now the first baseman, Weston Wilson, came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1's the count.
They're down to their final strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The Phillies down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
In an elimination game, you see your season quickly coming to an end. It can be a bit nerve-wracking, but they were able to settle things down, come out and play really good baseball in this one. They get the win, and the series continues. Who knows? Maybe they'll get right back in it.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Don't nobody want to dance slow. Don't nobody want to dance the way you pain. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being caught.